from those that brought you Friday the 13th the game. 2 new thrilling multiplayers where you can terrorize your friends, but do you prefer to do so with a chainsaw or popcorn?
Why popcorn?
We've got Texas Chainsaw Massacre on one side and Killer Klowns from Outer Space on the other. Which will be the better buy? These guys really commit. Their projects are passion projects. You can tell that they themselves are fans, and they are dominating the horror multiplayer market. These titles are considered classic in their own way. One a little more niche, shall we say, but it still has its own cult following. Regardless, both upcoming games look freaking fantastic. So which do you think will be a better choice for a game? Do you know which one will outshine the other? First, let's check out Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The game boasts an impressive trailer and first look, with an exceedingly obvious amount of thought and quality having gone into the game. The subtle lack of soundtrack and focus on spot sounds tell me that they know what they're doing, having that balance of when to be more quiet, so when it gets graphic, it really hits hard. Something I appreciate from the movies. More so than the latest movie installment, which, whilst still very atmospheric, it was not as creatively shocking with its kills than the past ones. In my opinion anyways. Just thinking about that opening scene, ugh. Even now it makes me want to clench my fist and hold on to my nails. So transferring that feeling in the game would be great. That drive of tension and atmosphere is extremely key to getting every player's heart rate so loud you can hear it through their mics. Even in the trailer there's little to no music, just sounds of murder and Leatherface booting up that chainsaw. And within those pauses, in the moments of trying to stay hidden, you'll notice the camera angles. Another element that makes me very excited for this game. And I have to give it to the newer movie, I did really enjoy the cinematography they had. This game seems to have incorporated this creativity, and you can get the whole family involved as well.
This is gonna be fun.
Not literally in the game, because there's a 3v4 option. Well, I mean, if your mum wants to play, you know. Each member has a unique set of skills that can be built upon. There will be an array of modes of escape similar to Friday the 13th, which I love the sound of. You can crawl through cars, sneak through the house. There's so many little details that have been considered that will make this game amazingly fun. What holds this up as being a potentially must-purchase game of the year for me is that even just from the little bits we've seen so far, it showcases what the developers have done with it, giving it what it truly needed, the space to be scary. Yes, at the end of the day it's another group horror game, but it appears to be ticking all the right boxes for its category. And what more could you ask for, really? Oh, you do want more. And by more you mean alien clowns coming down to Earth to kill the human race with mutated sweet treats. Well then I guess it's a good thing they're also doing Killer Klowns from Outer Space then, isn't it? I don't think it's by the same company, but I'm pretty sure it might be a crossover of directors. It's so specific that makes me think there was just one person on the team that just really petitioned for this because they love it so much. Is it very underrated? Maybe that's why. Is it the undeniably catchy theme song? I don't know. Admittedly, it's not my favourite, but I think it's going to make for one weird and wonderful game experience. Again, you'll be able to roleplay different types of clowns, and I'm guessing they'll each have a variation of abilities, sort of like the other games in this field. You really can't fault the makers because they go all out in regards to matching movie elements. You've got the clunky weapons, the blue weenie dog, alien popcorn. In order to kill them, you've got to get them in the nose, just like in the film. And I'm positive they've probably included a lot of features to up the ante and increase the scares. Leaning well into the circus horror, we'll be getting some great places in terms of the map. And I must say, the outfits are fire. All things considered, I think the concept actually suits a game more than a film. Not too sure though if after a while the kooky novelty will wear off. Although it's cool in theory, we all want to wield the chainsaw. More than the pew pew with the thing that looks like a child's toy. I feel like it might get old real quick. You never know though, I may eat my words. Or get eaten by a giant shadow puppet dinosaur. So which is going to be better to buy? Though I can't say for sure, I think Texas Chain will retain more playtime. Because its nature is more geared towards tension, it tips the needle in its favour a little bit. Whereas Killer Klowns, maybe just slightly on the more novel side. So if it's a choice, I'd probably go for Texas Chain. But I mean, if you've got a fear of clowns, or a soft spot for the 80s cult classic with a silly spin, then it might be for you. Also, we don't know the price points yet, So that could be a deciding factor. Which one are you most excited for? More screams? More laughs? Gonna get both anyway? Hey, you wanna know another game that's high on my list of must-haves this year? Gonna be hard to beat, and you really don't want to miss it. Click over here to find out.